So for anyone who's watching this right now, please know, just because we're talking about it, please know that there's not a single person in here that wants you to be gone, okay? We want you here, every single last one of us, all talking and watching and lurking and chatting with each other. We all want you to stay here. Even if you don't believe it, just please trust me for now. Please trust me every time you doubt it, but it's true. I want you here. I know there are plenty of people in the chat that will tell you that they want you here, even if I don't know you personally. Because no one at all, no matter what they've been told, no matter what they've been made to believe, deserves to believe and think in their heads that they don't deserve to live, or that they'll never be able to overcome the struggles of this life, okay? It will happen, you just can't give up, please.
Just find things that matter to you. It doesn't have to matter to the world or others or like in general. As long as it matters to you, it should be enough to make it go on. When your mind is on something, it's good. Even if it's a trash goal, like, oh dude, I want to get a rock out of every city in my country or something. Some trash. It doesn't matter. It's just good. I couldn't find an analogy. Okay, it's just good, dude. Like when I quit school, dude, I wanted to become like a pro at League. I played a lot of League and I was really good at it, and I was getting better. And then it was Overwatch. Like, you know, like I had like a goal, and it just, you know, it kept me sane, it kept me occupied. And then sometimes, you know, if something bad happens, like, I don't know, dude, somebody passes away, dude, or like you lose your girlfriend, dude, or your dog or something like that. When things happen, dude, you can just pour all your energy into that, all your soul, dude. You can just dump all of it in that one thing. Dude, it looks counterintuitive, man, but it's kind of like, dude, if you're getting your own juice and you're doing stuff and you're like busy and like, I don't know, like achieving things or working on things, that's kind of pog, dude. Like, and that's very attractive, yo. That you're moving, you have a pace. Like, you know what the fuck you want, dude. Like, you're moving. People want to be alongside that, dude. That's really like, it's really, really cool, dude. Even in friendship, not only in relationship, even in friendship. Seeing people move, you want to be a wolf that's part of the pack, yo. You want to be left behind? You want to be one of those sluts that hanging on a tree and not fucking doing anything? No, you want to be one of those wolves that's like running at max speed trying to get their meat, dude. The grass is always greener. The next year will always be better. After this, it'll be better. After this, it'll be better. After I'm done with that, it'll be better. After this is over, or after I'm done with this, after I'm done with that guy, it's always better somewhere else. How about you enjoy what the fuck is going on right now, or to optimize your happiness towards your current reality? Fuck, man. Well, I don't want to be wisdom Andy, okay, and give like a hollow wisdom, but I feel like
please, can I get unbanned from the
when
Discord?
things feel odd or like weird, I don't fight it. I don't like fighting it. Whenever I fight certain feelings or whatever, it becomes really like a weird battle. That I just kind of like, okay, dude, this is happening. Okay, cool, man. Let's just go with the flow, man. It happens. Whatever happens, dude, we got this. We can do it. Like I always say, dude, you don't judge people in the instances that they do well, that things are good, and the win is in their back. You judge people on how they are when the things are bad and the win is in their face. That's when you know if they have character or not. That's when you truly know what their boat is made out of. Flimsy wood or hardcore stone metal. Titanium, dude! You get me? Dude, I'm sorry, dude, that I do things that are fun. I'm sorry that I do things that I find exciting and fun to do and be part of. And you know, dude, lastly, I'm sorry that you've grown too fast and you see yourself as too old for these things, too old for fun. Because then, when you're too old for fun, you realize that all you wanted was fun, and you're too old to go back. You fucking cock piece of shit. How is this gay music? What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Dude, every time that you label things that you like, just because of the label that it could have, or you give it, dude, you're gonna realize for now in your life, in a couple years, you missed on a lot of good things just because you gave them useless labels, right? And then you'll realize that, oh fuck, man, I enjoyed that, but I wanted to be bigger and strong. I wanted to be above it and cooler, so I didn't do it, dude. And you realize that like, that coolness that you had was worth absolutely nothing because you're the only one who perceived it that way, and you around you didn't give a fuck, right? That's really sad to think about it.
Before you head out and click that X button, I want you guys to know that and reflect for a minute at some point in time, even if it's tonight before you go to bed or whatever. Reflect and think about the reasons why you feel bad about yourself. Think about the reasons why you've given up on your dreams in this life. Think about why you doubt yourself and why you think maybe you're ugly or unworthy or you don't belong. And I would like to just give you a little bit of perspective that I have figured out all of those things that I have ever thought about myself negative in that way have only come from other people's minds, other people's words. And the reason why other people tell you those things, or at least have always told me those things, is because they don't believe in themselves. Because they see something very ugly about themselves when they look in the mirror, or when they think about their relationships, or their friendships. And the thing is that people doubt you because they can never even imagine or think of the things that happen in your head. We are all individual, and we all have experienced things in our own ways that have equipped us for what we're meant to achieve. Whatever is out there for you, it is meant for you. Whether it's a wife, a certain dog, a job, a career, whatever it is in this world that is meant for you is meant for you. These people, they will not dictate that it's not for you, okay? There's going to be something out there. And then you'll come to your true purpose, your true destination at some point.
Yeah.
Toxic chat.
Do you know
it's okay, I don't mind it.
Support?
It's because a lot of people are kind of like very unhappy, I think. And anything good that people are looking forward to, they want to shit on it because they wish they had this feeling and this passion for things that made them excited for things, but they don't. They're kind of like just empty and hollow inside.
From the people that brought you raid,
So I think instead of being mad about them, you should try to feel for them. They're very, very sad individuals, dude. Please help them. Okay, what was I saying? Dude, is that sometimes schooling, dude, give you a structural path. Like, it's like, even if it's a degree and whatever the fuck, it's still a degree. Okay, I always say this. It's a proof of something. It's a proof of commitment. It's a proof of completion. It's a proof of discipline. And on top of that, if you're a little bit more like lost and you need a little bit of guidance, needing to go to school gives you a reason to like wake up, to go there, to move, to have a direction. Like you think you don't need structure until you lose it. Once you lose structure, you fall out of balance, tip over, flip on your head, and fucking die. Okay, that's kind of how what happens. You need something to structure. If you think you can break out of the nest and structure yourself, okay, maybe you're right, maybe you're wrong. But in reality, most people can't. Most people cannot structure themselves. It's really hard. When I quit school, dude, I was completely lost. I thought I could have my own structure without saying, hey, you have to be there at this time. Without that, I was kind of lost. I need something to tell me, well, wake the fuck up. Do that, you fucking cucklord. Do this. Like, I needed that.
If I learned anything about relationships, it's that if they do not appreciate your character from the get-go, they never will. Be yourself from the moment you meet. There is no point in living in a facade. Trust me, there is someone out there that's for you.
Well, that's why relationships sometimes don't last very long, depending on how much facade both either side pushed and how much they can be okay when it actually goes away, dude.
You're spitting some great life facts, xQc. Chase the juice. Improve yourself every day.
Like, of course, there's always a small piece of facade. There always will be. Nobody acts 100% themselves. We always do like some things to fit in here and there, dude. You know what I thought about? I always thought about this. The concept in games of having an aura. Ever had a game where your character had an aura? Like plus 10 attack speed or plus 10 movement speed or something. right? Of course you have. Every game has that shit. We have a character that does something like Drums of War. He gives an aura, right? But this is not even an opinion. This is actually the truth. Okay, this is actually just the truth. In my opinion, okay, that's dumb. I can't say that. Truth opinion. Forget it. Just reset. Think of it like this. Believe it or not, dude, when you hang around people that know what they want and they're striving to get that and they're moving and they're getting the juice, it actually, if you're around that person or group of people, dude, you get an aura. And you're more prone to want your own juice or get it. That is just how it works. It gives you a huge aura and it's like a big buff, right? I've said this before time and time again, dude. It's like, it doesn't make you jealous or envious. It might even make you feel bad that you're around people, dude, and they're doing stuff, dude. You go to talk to them, they're like, hey, yo, I like to hang out. And yeah, they do hang out sometimes, but more often than not, they're getting their own juice. And you're like, fuck, man. Like, is that? I'll review that. And so I'm like, should I be getting my own goals? Should I be doing my own stuff? Like, it makes you reconsider a lot of like your basic, I think, like philosophy shit. Like, dude, it makes you feel bad, which is a good thing. Because if you're not getting your own juice, you should feel bad.
I'll be trying that.
And even if you know what you want and you're getting the juice, hanging around people and groups of people that don't know what they want is super damaging. Are you kidding? Yeah, I'm gonna kill you. And I did it. After I thought about that concept a long time ago, I thought about, wait, dude. Actually, you know, in like Warcraft, there's this term, it's the drums of war. It gives you a buff. And I thought about it, dude. That's actually probably that's a real concept. Like, I'm sure that is an actual real concept that was a legitimate thing. Drums of war, dude. Like a music or a chant or whatever. It made you feel like everybody around you is like getting the juice, like it's like a rallying cry, yo. And it probably did give you a boost of like adrenaline or like I don't know, like intensity or energy. It's like, yo, hell yeah, like we're part of that. That's an actual real life buff, dude. And I realized that, holy shit, man, this game analogy, it's not even an analogy. That is actually real, dude.
You can do it. I'm a high school dropout and got into Berkeley and UCLA, exactly. But I'm sure when you were dropping out or changing your path or what people were like, oh my God, you're never gonna be able to go to college. Oh my God, you're never gonna be able to get a job. Oh my God. Okay? People are limited only to what they can imagine and achieve and dream in their head. We all have our own imaginations, our own dreams, our own skills, and that's why only we know what's best for us and what's going to work for us. These other people, they don't know, and they don't need to know. You don't need to make everyone believe. Let them think whatever the hell that they want to think, because in reality, the only person they're really talking about is themselves. Okay, that's something that I wish I would have learned when I was younger. But I'm happy that I learned it at some point. I'm real happy I did. It's kind of a life hack, honestly. What should really be in life hack videos is like, you should really look at what was your ultimate dream in life, or what is your still secretly something you don't want to admit to yourself that is very secretly still your life dream. Was this dream shattered because one day someone, or maybe it was multiple people, told you that you couldn't do it, that you weren't good enough, smart enough, handsome, funny, whatever it was? Did they put it there and that's why now you believe it? Because if it is, and I guarantee you most of what you're going to relate this question to is the doubts only exist because somebody put it there. Don't be afraid to claim what it really is that you believe and what you want to achieve. Don't be afraid of that shit.